Good jump out
I
of
mean,
him.
that shit happened last year. Last year it was in there, and you declined it twice.
From
Yeah, you
Falcon
did.
territory now. Here's first and
You
10
declined it
at
twice.
the 48-yard line.
Now since you need something, the
They'll
trade
try
can
the
be
left
done.
side. McFarland, and they'll get
Nah.
this just to the 47. 1 yard gain.
How is it the highest
We
pick?
saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But
So that means if you got Will's pick, you would have been the lowest. I would have your pick would have been the highest one in the round, the lowest one in the round.
To throw on second down, Lawrence. He's going to look deep for more. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
So why the fuck Elite get in the league if he ain't gonna play the fucking game?
Elite comes when he's throwing it.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Off the play fake, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
No, I guess I'm looking at a different game.
They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage.
Man, this shit happened like 4 weeks ago.
Going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
That one snipped out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
56. Hey, Tuesday.
3rd and 2, now Ryan.
Oh my
He's
God.
got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. But what a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. On 2nd and 2.
Oh my God, take it off.
White, the rookie out of LSU, there to bat that one away.
The goal of anyone running a curl route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes even
Man, we don't never. I mean, you always lose your stats when somebody quit, bro.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Ryan to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
It's about how teams are so competitively matched.
But look though, everybody lose their shit when motherfuckers quit.
Versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down.
But
So
but what I'm saying though is,
15-yard line, but they do get 3.
wow.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point's not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Tack McKinley in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
You know, a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Flush to his right, and now he's going to use
that
his
big, man.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. He finds Beckham complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards, good for his Saints, 1st down. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. McFarland. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
Well, when you're able to break a run against a cover 2 or a 2-deep zone, safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front, and then maybe climbing to the 2nd level, that offensive lineman or tight end getting up to the 2nd level and able to block the safety in order to create a big run.
Now making those linemen work with a couple blocks. They look good doing it there. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. On 2nd down, McFarland. And he's going to lose yardage here. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
To throw on 3rd down, Lawrence. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Tack McKinley. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Could not have thrown that out there any better. When the ball hit the ground, I thought it might go into the end zone the way it was angling, but perfectly jutting out of the
that picked on the 1 yard line.
I think maybe what we saw in practice came into play there. You know, he put those big cans down on the sideline and angled for him and shot for him. Looks like it worked out pretty well for him, too.
That shit will.
Running play on 1st down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Like you did that.
Now Ryan back into his end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and it's 3rd down.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter, because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Now it's Ryan.
Get out of there, Julio. No.
More problems here on third down.
Fucking go.
Only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Now, nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
God, Beckham.
Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the return here stopped at the 35-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part,
looking for Jones, and it's intercepted.
And then Jake Matthew.
I jumped that nigga shit, man. Jumped that nigga shit.
And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll run on first down. McFarland, and he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. You know they'd love nothing more than to get a 3-and-out here after having the interception.
And it also tells you a little bit about how they feel about their leader, right? Their quarterback throws an interception in the previous series. They're trying to help him out here with a big stand.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now a give, right side. McFarland, and only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. There's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Go, what you chewing the clock? Go.
Action with 1:59
Clock, you gotta get that ball.
We'll get you to John.
Motherfucker going faster than the bitch.
Coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on third and goal. They'll try the left side. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. This situation in the 4th quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in, announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second.
And he's taken down here by the Saints.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Another try after the first down sack. Ryan, he's got Freeman here. It's complete. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on third down. From the shotgun, Ryan. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
See y'all.
This is Harris.
34, 37, 30.
other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10.
Dude, that shit would have been crazy, though, because they said the Seahawks would have lost. Right now, they in the number 2 seed. They would have lost this game. They would have went to the number 6 seed. Dude, that play they ran was crazy.
Off play action. Lawrence. Buying time to his left. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. A final shot before break. Lawrence. Flushed out right. And it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. So we'll reach halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Oh, the new season out?
For a gain of 31. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Waiting on that Ozark to come back.
To make it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. McFarland, and he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Bravo.
2nd and 13. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And it's caught. The tight end Hill. So decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. And he'll give it here to his running back. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Ready? 60 or. Watch the run.
On second down now, McFarland, and he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there with another touchdown, number 24 on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Lutz good on the extra point, and we are even at 10 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Yo.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general
Eli,
rule.
what are you doing?
What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Oh, come on, man. Hell no.
Picked off right around the 43. 20, 10.
Shit.
Go, Rook.
Down New Orleans. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. You used to
Bad luck to go to his side.
And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
Too many
three-syllable word.
syllables, yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. Now Ryan looking deep for Julio.
I don't know why you trying my rookie.
Third time tonight,
Don't try my rookie, Goo.
Picked off at about the 31.
Just told you.
So their woes on
Bad
offense
luck.
continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them
Breathe.
get back into the game.
Onto
Instead,
the
he
two.
throws another interception, and now their task is even
You
tougher.
listen to the new shit?
Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long
Sully.
drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit. Let them catch their breath.
They'll keep it on the ground. McFarland, and the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Oh.
On third down, McFarland, and he's got the first down yardage as he brings us up to the 47. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
60 Pittsburgh.
Oh.
On first down, McFarland, and he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Desmond Trufant there making the tackle.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On third down, McFarland.
First, boy.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. 34 yards there and a first down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Not that big, Nick.
From the 4 down to the 2-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. McFarland, and he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Fucking go.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result right now. They have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, 1st down Falcons. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw is Ryan. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Demario Davis in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Ryan.
Oh! I hit the wrong button. Ah, God damn it.
Rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. They'll keep it on the ground. McFarland, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
That bit went right around your line, bro.
Come on, set. 90 Wolf. 55 to Mike. Watch the out.
From the gun, Lawrence. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans. They'll run on 1st down. McFarland. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is...
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Latavius Murray, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm.
Julio Jones all alone. The 20. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big play there, Ryan to Jones. 61 yards. Now Ryan. And he fires one incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. But it's going to be second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Ryan. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided
defense, man. The fuck
so
up.
it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score.
Hold up,
Man, the fuck up, defense. Man, the fuck up.
Devin White
Come
coming in hard there on
on,
the
man.
blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Ryan. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
They'll keep it on the ground. McFarland, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Go now.
No.
70, Indy. No chance. Get it.
On 3rd down, McFarland. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. That's taken on the 25. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Come on, man.
Another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And now off to the races down the right side.
Might quit.
You would have thought it was good.
Pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return
okay.
for
You can't do
touchdown.
this.
Door closed, locked, reinforced.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On 1st down, Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devin White able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan.
What the fuck is this boy doing?
Escape, and he goes down. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on fourth down. They're going on fourth down.
Man, let the ball go, man.
The pressure gets to him again. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. On first down, McFarland. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think